Star Wars and Harry Potter are two of my favorite series ever. But one of the biggest things about Harry Potter are the Hogwarts houses. So today we're going to sort Star Wars characters into Hogwarts houses. Theme music. You made me a believer. Okay. You made me a believer. Hey guys, how's it going? It's David here, and today I'm accompanied by my friend Ethan.
Hello.
So Ethan's a muggle. He does not know much about Harry Potter, so I'm going to give him a quick crash course on the houses. So, I took the quiz a couple weeks ago, or months ago, or whatever. He's a Hufflepuff. I'm a Slytherin. So basically, Hufflepuff is the house of the kind and loyal, and trustworthy, all that stuff. Okay. Gryffindor is the house of the brave, okay? Ravenclaw is the house of the wise, and Slytherin, my house, is the house of the ambitious. So like taking charge and all that leadership stuff. Okay. And just like, basically they like to win. Because I like to win a lot. Okay. So basically what I did, I have a list of 12 characters and we're going to sort them all into Hogwarts houses, and Ethan has a little limited knowledge, but we're going to try to see.
I'll try my best.
We're going to try to see past that. Okay, so the first character is Luke Skywalker, the main character of the series. Ethan, you go first.
Okay, I think I'd put Luke in the Gryffindor house.
Okay, yeah.
Because of his bravery and courageous and
totally, yeah,
leading everyone in the battle.
He's the most basic Gryffindor out there. Yeah. He's a complete Gryffindor.
If you look up Gryffindor in the dictionary, you'd just see Luke.
Identical, like Oxford Dictionary. Luke. Mm-hmm. Okay, so I think that's pretty. I think almost anyone can agree that Luke's just a basic Gryffindor. In Last Jedi, let's do that. What do you think he is in Last Jedi?
Last Jedi. I think he's still a Gryffindor because he's very courageous, just to put himself out there with the
walker.
Yeah.
I think he is just a very, very courageous Ravenclaw. He is letting his logic take more of his emotions, and he is just like saying, I'm not going to go in there with a laser sword and wipe down the First Order. It's just unreasonable. And I feel like that's just a very Ravenclaw thing to do, but he definitely has his brave moments as well.
Yes.
Next up is Han Solo. So I guess I will do this one first. Slytherin. He is a complete Slytherin. He's ambitious. He likes to win. He likes to take charge. He's a complete Slytherin. Ethan, what do you think?
I completely agree because, he's a smuggler. I mean, smugglers, they don't want to lose because if they lose, they'll get captured and probably killed. So.
Brutal business. Yeah. Definitely smuggler. Yes. No, not smuggler. Slytherin. Slytherin, 100%. You guys notice any difference? I don't think you do. Next up, Leia. Ethan, you take this one first.
So I'm gonna put Leia in this. I want to say she's another Gryffindor because she is very courageous too. She's risking her life for her brother, but she doesn't know at the time that Luke is her brother. But she still puts her life on the line for him, and she's up there with Luke leading the battle, so that's where I'm going to put her.
Okay, I'm going to disagree with you. I'm going to put her in Slytherin. Once again, I could basically regurgitate your points, but use them against my house. I feel that her ambition drives everything. Yeah. If it's not for her ambition to try to help, everyone, they would be in a complete mess. So I think it's really her ambition and her leadership, which I'm arguing the same thing, but for my house, I think that's what puts her in Slytherin. But I of course, once again, I see her many brave moments.
Yeah, I'd put her 50-50.
50-50. Yeah. I think she's a hat straw, and then whatever house she's actually in comes to her decision. So,
yes.
Leia, Gryffindor, Slytherin. Okay, next up, Darth Vader. I guess you took the last one. I'll take this one. Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm pretty sure the house that he's not in is Hufflepuff.
For sure.
No.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay. Darth Vader. I want to try to not put him in Slytherin because that's just so cliche to put the villain in Slytherin, and which is really kind of rude because Slytherins are awesome. But I think I'm going to go with evil Gryffindor because as I look at it more, he's a Slytherin. I can't put it any other way. He's a Slytherin. He's as ambitious as they get, and he likes winning. He thinks what he's doing is the best. He likes leadership. Everything I like, just not as evil. So Slytherin.
Yeah, I'm gonna agree with you and disagree with you. I'm gonna put him as like a half-blood. He's gonna be Slytherin 50, and then another 50 would be like a evil Ravenclaw because he is very loyal to his
Hufflepuff's a loyal one. Okay.
Oh my gosh. What does Ravenclaw
The
that?
smart one.
Smart one. Wow. It's 50% Slytherin, but then also 50% evil Hufflepuff.
There we go.
Not
Hufflepuff.
Ravenclaw. Okay, and then because he is very loyal to his
Oh, totally.
to the dark side, but even though he did save Luke, that's kind of an exception because it was his son. So I think he still is very loyal to the dark side because he knows what will happen, what Palpatine will do to him if he is not loyal.
True. He's definitely loyal. He definitely believes that this is the best thing. So he totally could be a dark Hufflepuff.
Yeah.
I was listening to this podcast the other day. Fantastic. Sort of find them. They don't need to shout it at all. But here, that's them right there. And they were saying how Captain Phasma was a dark Hufflepuff because she believes that all the loyalty.
Yeah, I agree.
To the First Order. So I could totally see that.
Yeah.
Evil Hufflepuff motive.
Yeah.
So. Yeah, Hufflepuff and Slytherin.
Yep.
Now diving into the prequel aspect of the things, everybody's favorite prequels. If you like the prequels, good for you. Now everybody's not favorite character, Jar Jar Binks. We're gonna sort him. I guess I'll take the lead on this one. I think honestly, Hufflepuff. For the sure reason that I will try to, if I can play the clip that. He, right when Qui-Gon saves him, he is 100% dedicated to Qui-Gon and anybody else. He's completely loyal. As annoying as he is, he's very loyal to whoever he's serving. So I think for that reason, he is definitely Hufflepuff. And even though he's completely annoying, he's just a kind, loving creature who just happens to brain dead. Okay.
I'm gonna agree with you on that one. He is very loyal to Qui-Gon.
Yes.
As soon as he meets him, and even though he is annoying at sometimes, and it feels like he's just gonna bail out on whatever he's gonna do, he is brave, and he will stick to the fight, even though if it comes down to the last second, he still will be very loyal and come through.
Totally.
So.
Even though he's
annoying as heck.
Annoying as heck. Oh yeah. Next up is Obi-Wan original trilogy and prequel trilogy. So Ethan, take the reins on this one.
Okay, so I'm gonna say that Obi-Wan in both of those is a Ravenclaw. He's an old Jedi, and he's a very smart one too.
Very smart.
He is also a teacher. He teaches Padawans and stuff, and so I think he's a Ravenclaw for sure.
Okay, I'm gonna say prequel Gryffindor, and I'm gonna switch this up. You think I'm gonna say Ravenclaw? Old Slytherin. Okay. Now let me explain. I think prequel is just given very brave, very heroic. So I think that's just kind of a given right there. But something that kind of so this is kind of on the I'm gonna trick you to get the greater good. He straight out lies to Luke in episode 4, saying how let's see, how do I not say your father was a mass murderer? He completely lies to Luke, all with the purpose to eventually get him to kill his father for the greater good, which is, of course, Vader's a bad guy, but that's something that a Slytherin would do. I could see even, something like myself, I might bend the truth so I can get more done. If I need to say someone oh, this is A, B, C, when it's actually D, I could see a Slytherin do that. So for that reason, I'm going to put old Obi-Wan as Slytherin.
I agree. That's a very good point.
Thank you. I am the sorting hat.
I'm just a muggle. Next up is Finn. He is introduced in the
Force Awakens?
7th movie, The Force Awakens. And I'm going to sort him into the house of the Hufflepuff and Gryffindor again. I mean, I'm tired of doing hybrid houses, but this is just so difficult because I'm a muggle. And because this is just very difficult because they all have many different personality traits, except for maybe Jar Jar, he's just annoying. But I put him in Hufflepuff because once he is turned to the light side, he's not turned to the light side. He's actually always been on the light side because he does not want to be a stormtrooper.
Yeah, he's just brainwashed.
He just wants to be on the light side and fight for something better than the dark side's trying to convince him to fight for. And then he is also, he's a Gryffindor because
he's brave. He's totally brave.
He is brave. He just will lay his life down for whoever he meets.
Okay, so I do get the Hufflepuff part that he's loyal to the Resistance, but from anybody else's point of view except for the Resistance, he's not loyal at all.
Yeah,
So,
'cause-
but looking at Finn and not FN2180, he's a Hufflepuff to them. He's more Hufflepuff to his friends. He's very Hufflepuff, very loyal to Ray, and then eventually Rose, and then Poe, anyone he meets. So in that regards, I think he's a Hufflepuff. But for like an organization, I think kind of like flip floppy, because he would like in a second he would leave the Resistance to go save Ray, which is he's more Hufflepuff to his friends. So that's my take on that.
Well, he actually has in the Last Jedi.
Yeah,
he tries to go and.
But then Rose all
Yeah.
Nice. That's all for today. Thank you guys so much for watching. And if you like that video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. Remember, on this channel I do Harry Potter, Star Wars, Nintendo, and Marvel content. So if you like that stuff, make sure you subscribe. That's all I got for you today. May the Force be with you.